it's got a splitter. It looks great. Rob. Yeah, nice. All right, so we picked up Rowdy from G-Speed. Just a quick summary of what we were doing there. The unexpected thing we were doing was doing the front splitter because the carbon one ate the dirt last time we were on the track. But really what we took it there for was addressing our brake concerns. And it was just enough that I'm actually really glad that they did it. Obviously, we did everything else on this car. I actually didn't realize how much work went into putting a pedal set and ABS into the car. The reason I decided to ask them to do it was really around, I knew there was a ton of brake line work, and there's a bunch of different flexible lines that have to be done, and bulkhead fittings that go through the firewall and all those things that I was just like, that's just going to take absolutely forever. And if I want the really good fittings that are crimped and are the right length, there was a lot more work into the project than I had thought. So I'm really glad that they took care of it for us. So all that to say, we now have our Motorsport ABS unit in. We haven't taken it out on track and run laps yet. When we picked it up, the track was closed. We were able to use the skid pad, so I was able to go over there, test it, do some donuts, obviously. But the ABS is working really well. We actually drove it up here to E3, and so I've been able to run it around on the street now, and we've been able to test out the brakes. And it works great. I can tell the bias needs to be played with, but we can actually adjust our bias with the knob now that they've installed for us by the steering wheel, so I can control how much brake pressure the front versus the rear is getting now. And that's all done through the pedal assembly with an adjustable knob. Yeah, the pedal assembly now, even the floor of the car is different right here. Not just the pedal assembly, but a whole plate and everything for your feet and a new dead pedal, and everything is totally different over there now. So we have a reservoir right here under the hood where the brake booster was, and that is just the reservoir. It's got 3 separate chambers, one for the clutch, one for the front brakes, one for the rear brakes. So those each have their own reservoir and their own master cylinder now. New lines all over this, and then some of the wiring had to be modified for the new ABS unit. That's mounted. It looks almost stock the way they mounted it, which is great. Honestly, if I didn't tell people it was an aftermarket ABS, you wouldn't even know. It's sitting right up there. That's what it was there for. I'm excited to get it out on track and fully test it out. That was my biggest concern with driving it on track before, was just the brakes were almost uncontrollable. They worked so well, and not having any form of ABS, I just didn't have confidence in the brake zones. Any variation where you normally have traction would just result in like a serious lockup, and the car's not slow, so those velocities, and I'm normally not braking until you should have braked a while ago, so I just did not have the confidence to approach the corners the way I normally would. I feel pretty confident now that I'm going to be able to bomb down into the corners and stop the car. One thing I'm definitely going to have to get used to is it's a tilt and pedal set. Everything's really close together, which is great. It's got a great feel. But the amount of pedal pressure you have to use and the heel-toe downshifting, which Rowdy is great at. I'm used to having to use like literally no pressure, like hold my foot over the pedal and then flip the throttle for my downshifts. Now I actually have to like put pressure into the pedal, so I'm going to have to relearn my my heel-toe technique, but that's not a bad thing. That's more practice, and that's fun. There it is. It's ready to go. We're getting ready for the Texas Targa event with the SCCA. So since we couldn't do the One Lap of America this year, the Targa event's happening around the same time. So in a similar format. So we're going to start at Crescent Motorsports Park. Is it Motorsports Ranch? Crescent Motorsports Ranch. We're going to run an event there. Then we have to drive down to San Marcos to Harris Hill. Then we're going to drive from Harris Hill, and I think it must be at MSR Houston. One of the tracks, there's also an autocross. So we're going to go from MSR Houston up to Eagles Canyon. And so there's 4 tracks, and there's, I believe, 5 events. So there's an autocross mixed in there somewhere, and all the road driving between. And so it's similar format to the One Lap. I'm just going to call it the One Lap of Texas. We are going to run it on these Michelin PS4 tires for the event. It's probably not going to be very competitive, but there's a 200 tread wear minimum. So our track tires are 100 tread wear, and we just don't have time, and the Hoosiers aren't available, and all of the things. We're not going to be able to get the new 200 tread wear Hoosiers to run the event. So we're going to run street tires. So maybe it rains and we have the advantage over everyone. Who knows? I would be down with that, to be honest. That would be great. But yeah, we're going to iron out a couple details. We're going to start making a list about what we need to be ready for the event. So like I said, that's going to include the AccuSum, maybe fixing those couple little startup and idle issues. We're going to redo the wiring on our cool shirts. We're just going to we had it wired in, but we're going to do, we're probably just going to use some injector connectors since we have tons of those laying around, obviously. That way when we pull the cooler in and out, we could just unplug it really easily without damaging the wires. Because I'm definitely, I mean, it's going to be hot by the end of the month, so I'm planning on using the cool shirt during the event. eSense, the new sensor. So one of the prototypes is on Rowdy. So it looks a little goofy, but we can show you more on that now because that is actually, people have that now. So, but we've been sending it out. I don't know when this video is going to come out, but we've been sending out the eSense to select people at this point in time. With the first batch, and we're moving forward with the next production run right now. And if you have a shop, if you're a tuner or a distributor and it's something you want to carry, you want to talk to us about, please reach out. I think that's it for Rowdy. I'm just standing here talking with it, but yeah, eSense, new flex links coming out. There's some cool stuff coming, so